So, shoulders feeling good enough to start practicing our overheads again. Anything besides just the bar, I'm not confident enough to do yet, but simply just not more so due to the weight that I have to bear on it, but the shoulder tires out really quickly, just gets fatigued fast right now. So I don't want one shoulder to give out while I'm trying to overhead press above me. Then it's just gonna be my right arm supporting everything. Yeah. Like there. Just felt another pop. That's more so just because it has to get used to being used again. But anything that isn't overhead is fine to do. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put some weight on this. I'm gonna just go light, see how it feels. Let's just be safe. We're gonna start it off on 10s. I just have a lot more shoulder confidence today, so I don't mind adding a little bit of weight to it. So, just gonna start off with 10s for right now. See how they move. Huh. That didn't feel too bad. Before, anything like 30 pounds or more would have just made my shoulder completely give out. But this is actually not bad. I can already feel the fatigue coming in, but it's not bad to work with. That's about double from what it was from before. So the shoulder's healing up pretty nicely. 30 pounds would have actually just made it give out. But what is this? 65? It's a little bit over double the strength than before. I'm just gonna continue repping this out. Get the shoulder more familiar with the movement again. I'm not gonna try to do a behind the neck press. Not with this. That's actually like the weakest part. But I do have full mobility again. Don't push it. Still rehab, late rehab, but still rehab. But yeah. Honestly, I say like the weakest part of my movement would be behind the neck, because if I get my arm to like right here or a little bit behind, this is where it feels the weakest. But yeah. Honestly, it's just this like internal like rotator cuff right here that's weak, and a little bit of the tricep. Yeah, that's all that has to heal up now. Also, I wanted to do more of like me actually speaking up, just because I noticed last time without me doing any changes to the audio, you really couldn't hear me. So you were fixing that. Um, I honestly want to give farmers a try out again because I think I have a better understanding now. Also, wasn't the greatest thing to work out. Well, it's a new implement, so I was going to be sore anyway afterwards. So I guess that's not really an excuse. But I do want to try farmers again, just because right now that's actually like the safest implement that I can practice. I don't want to do log until my shoulder is fully healed. Nor do I want to do overhead presses or like push presses, because that involves the shoulder a lot too. Sandbag is iffy. Definitely not doing a Atlas stone yet, or a keg. So, yeah. Honestly, only implement that I want to focus on right now, if I had to pick one, would be farmer's carry, just because that'll work out pretty much everything anyway. And it's a safe movement for my shoulder. Actually, I think my elbow's going to be tucked more, like right here. There we go. But yeah. Honestly, I didn't even know we had like a Thor's hammer in here until I saw it on like the main page of the gym. Now, I could not do a Thor's hammer to save my life right now, because that is a lot of shoulder work and like a lot of explosive force that's needed. That'll fuck up my shoulder right now. I do not want to restart from square one. But last time I checked, they really don't have Thor's hammers anymore in most events, just because how many injuries you get from them. I mean, yeah, it's just a lot of things that can go wrong with a Thor's hammer. It can fall on you, bicep tear, tricep tear, shoulder tear, shit, hamstring. You're literally just picking up a giant fucking weight from the ground and flipping it. For all that, you might as well do tire flips. But actually, we have tire flips in the back. But it just snowed, so I don't want to do that. But I just want to wait for warmer weather. You know what I mean? Plus, that's also like a full body thing. So, yeah, farmer's carry, deadlifts are kind of what I can do now. I can start doing light bench, which I have not touched a bench in like half a year. Yeah, I haven't touched a bench since before my hiatus, to be honest. I just stopped doing them. So yeah, it's just gonna be light shoulder work for the most part. And I really want to start doing arms again too. That's another thing. I kind of just switched to really just focusing back for like the last period of time that you guys have seen me. Which now I'm focusing more on my weak points, which is legs are my major weak point at the moment. Like you wouldn't think because it's true. Like I was one of those leg day skippers, right? Yeah, I was a leg day skipper. Like right now, as far as I've tested, because I am just not going to do maxes for squats. I can do 275, 270, 275. along those lines. On my squats. Now comparing that with my last tested lifts, like my bench is higher at 295. My deadlift is the strongest of my lifts. It's at 405. Highest I've gone in practice, but I wasn't recording it, was 455. But yeah, now I'm just only counting like my maxes for what I can do that's replicable. So that would mean my 275 I can definitely do it then. Again, for squats, that's easy. 295 I don't think I can do on bench because I haven't touched a bench in like half a year. And well, 405 I can definitely do just with a warm up prior. I can do it for like 3 reps. So boom. But since I haven't been going to the gym that much, I kind of, took the time to recover from my shoulder injury. I don't know where I'm going to fall at once I get back into the swing of things. So, yeah. Anyway, you guys have to tell me to shut up when I'm yapping and just start doing this. Not that I'm going for like real workouts at the moment, just because I'm focused on recovery, but, don't let me just stand around. But I definitely want to refuel later and then come back. I guess that'll be after 5 just because, after 6, because that'll be when less people are in the gym. Not that there's anyone in here besides me and one other person right now, but I just won't have to worry about it. Whew. Yeah. I wish I had more to show you guys, but this is just what I'm doing. And this is documentation, not a flamboyant little thing. Definitely in February, you'll be able to see me doing actual stuff. But for right now, it's just recovery. Speaking of which, yeah, like this I can feel. It's still healing. But yeah, this is moving pretty smoothly. I don't feel the shoulder fatigue coming back as fast. Honestly, I'm surprised I can even lift this much. See, I'm contemplating trying to do it behind the neck, but it's like, why be stupid? Why be stupid? Yeah. Should I? I'll just do another 10, so that'd just be 2. We can definitely do that anyway. But no pushing it. No pushing it during these. If I want to push myself, I'm going to do it on the farmer's carry. Which I think is just going to be what we hop into next after a little bit of stretching. So honestly, I'm going to clean this up. And then I'll be setting up the farmer's equipment because I have a free little space over there. I should probably warm up first. But I'm young, dumb, and can afford to make mistakes. That's what your 20s is all about. Anyway. Not that you can see what's on here, but these are 45s. Before it was 25 just to get a feel. So that was like between 225, 250 before. Don't ask what my math is. If this weighs 100, 150, let's just say flatline 100, and I added 2 90s, that is 280 this should be. One of you correct me. I don't know. My brain doesn't brain when I'm working out. But let's see how this moves. Ooh. Okay, that's different. So, little form critique that I noticed last time looking back at myself was that instead of taking big steps, it should be more like a shimmy, if that makes sense. If anyone of you know what a shimmy is, it should be more like a shimmy, small steps right behind each other. Oh, bingo bongo boy. Okay, let me show you this. That's just for me picking it up. Well, anyway, let's do it. Stop talking about it. Should I wear a belt? Nah. Ooh, okay. Okay. That's not terrible. Ooh. That callus is going to rip off. That's gonna hurt, but whatever. Let's try something else. See if this works how I think it's going to work. I don't think so, but it's worth a shot. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Huh. That's gonna rip. I at least want to get it back though. Let's at least try to get it back. There we go. Yep, there it goes. There it goes. See that? Anyway. Whew. That's not bad. Whew. Definitely isn't bad. Whew. Definitely think I should have gone lighter though. Yeah. Huh. I was feeling confident, but we're not giving up. Whew. Yeah. That is fully off of there now. Good. We need to build our pain tolerance anyway. People are coming here early. I don't know what that's about, but it do be. All right, let's go. Whew. Now to get it back. There we go. Whew. Ugh. Whew. Damn. Huh. Huh. Whew. I'm definitely gonna feel it in my traps later on. More like tomorrow. All right, while I'm catching my breath. Ugh. I should also tell you what the plan going forward right now. So I'm thinking more of starting this more in February. So at the moment, I'm like between 300, 310. Gained a little bit back just because the injury. That'll come off quick. So, help me remember. I'm going to lose, at least I'm going to try to lose about 30 pounds in the next 4 months. It's about 10 pounds a month. Not really. But I'm just giving myself an extra month because, you know, in my head, it's by June at the latest. June, July at the latest. So, let's just say I'm like, let's just say I'm flat 300 right now, even though that's not true. So I want to get down to 270 by June. Latest by June. We're not going to try and rush it. It's going to be quickest at first. But I'm planning to start in February, which gives us like a solid 4 months. Call it my own birthday gift to myself. Want to hit 270. Then, what is it? Then I will switch solely into strength training. So I kind of just want to get down there because, you know, I said I wanted to. We might even take it further down to 260, depending how I feel. But 270 definitely. Then when I hit that, I'll switch into strength training, go on a clean bulk upwards so I can put on what I need to put on. Because it's not like I'm going to be competing in anything that isn't super heavyweight. I'd have to actually just stay below 260 for that. And I'm not doing that. Unless I hear news otherwise, right? Then, what is it? Yeah, then we just have the rest of the year to focus on strength training. And it's kind of just steady, smooth sailing from there. There's also a thing that I'm working on that I want to do once I switch over to strength training, but I'm keeping that a secret. Only those in the know know. But yeah, I think that's enough of a break for me. Time to get back to pulling this. Whew. Whew. What is it, number 5? Yeah, it's number 5. All right. Also, I need to be conscious to actually speak up, just so I can make sure the audio is clear. Because even if it's too high, I can tone it down. If it's too low, there's only so much I can do to turn it up. Whew. Whew. Man, my hands hurt from this. You gotta get used to that though. I think they hurt now. Wait till I'm carrying 600. Whew, whew, whew. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I picked that up, but I'll just audio mix it later. Whew. I've been doing sandbags for the first time. Actually, hold on, let me angle this down just a tad bit. There we go, just a tad bit. So this is a 112-pound sandbag, if I'm reading it correctly, or I'm not, and it's 211. Hopefully I am. I guess I'm going to be just doing some sandbag carries with this. No, I'm going to face you guys while I pick it up, make it more harder on myself, right? All right. No, never really picked one of these up, so take that as a disclaimer before you see me horrendously fail. All right. We're picking up anything else, right? Ooh, fuck. All right. Now I'm just going to walk back and forth with this. Whew. That is very, very limiting on the amount of air you can get in. Huh. It's fun though. But yeah, that is very limiting on the amount of air you can get in. Actually, I'm gonna move my stuff over here. Give me a sec. Damn. Fuck, man. I feel like I need to sit the fuck down. You really get no air when you're doing that. Whew. Now I understand what they were talking about. Talking about oxygen. Conversation. The weight on your chest from that, you really get no air in. Feels like you're about to faint. Maybe I'm just holding it wrongly. Could be that too. I should think I'm holding it too high. But, ooh. I like it though. Like the burn you get from it, it's different from what I normally do. All right, I think that one was a little bit better on the oxygen conservation. But yeah, that's gonna take some getting used to. I'm gonna give myself a quick little rest. Then I'm going to, I guess, try for speed. Just back and forth once for speed. All right, this is gonna be our speed run right here. Yeah. Should I take my stuff out of my pockets then? Probably. All right. Boom. Now, this is gonna be our speed run. Not that there's really a countdown, but I'll be able to judge it based on how I feel. Or I can always just go back and look at it. Ooh. Let's do it. Clear. Shite. Fuck. Huh.